What's up, fight fans, moviegoers, Jedis, and Sith? I'm Jikato, the Boxing Jedi, and welcome to the Boxing and Jedi's Temple. And of course, you still see I still got my my windows boarded up. You know what I mean? Terrible day today out here. You know what I'm saying? You got kids playing with umbrellas, my neighbors and shit. But it's not a good day out there today. But let's talk about what Terrence Crawford said about the critics. You know, as they talk about the other side of the street. Now, what's considered the other side of the street would be what? Top rank, right? And these guys who are having very high competitive fights. As to, you know, the highest competitive fight that PBC has had was when they signed Manny Pacquiao. And then, of course, Sean Porter. Errol Spence Jr. was on the podium saying stuff like, oh, who has he got? Why hasn't he fought Manny Pacquiao? Why? Well, first of all, you haven't fought Garcia. You haven't fought a Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Like there are so many fights that haven't been made by PBC. Now, I'm just gonna tell fighters like this: if you're looking for easy way outs and you're looking for easy fights and to be pushed, like, you know what I'm saying, then go to PBC. Go get signed by Al Heyman. Go get your money. Go get high money with fucking no type of push in your legacy, son. You know, basically you're gonna have a cardboard stand up for a legacy. You know what I mean? If you sign over to PBC, you know, Errol Spence Jr. has gone way off my radar with the shit he's been saying. You know what I mean? I used to follow the young man, and then all of a sudden he just became something as to a gimmick now because, for Christ's sake, you fought Mikey Garcia. Whoever thinks that was a good fight, you're fucking stupid. And I said it. You got a problem with it? Let's debate. Let's fucking debate. But it's bullshit. It's bullshit. You know what I mean? And then, you know, it comes down to the point that a lot of these fucking idiots continue to be on the broken bandwagon and continue to spew out the bullshit where Terrence Crawford ain't elite. Terrence Crawford ain't elite. A WBO strap at 147 is not elite. You know, you got guys over at PBC. You guys don't want to fight him. You guys have actually put up a rule where you're ignoring the WBO because of him, not because of any other fighter, because of Terrence Crawford. So you guys don't want to honor the WBO. You don't have to. But at the same time, you guys are not real boxers then. You guys aren't really out there for legacy. You guys don't know nothing about unification because you can't unify only 3 titles, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's not a full unification. A lot of you guys, man, follow this fucking kid and Heyman and the rest of these, and all they ever did was gimmick out boxing, son. Like, when are you fucking people gonna wake up and understand that PBC is pure boxing crap, son? These guys, they blatantly ducked Terrence Crawford and almost every WBO champ out there now. You know what I mean? There is no such thing as being on the other side of the street in boxing, son. What the fuck is that? There's no such thing as that. Being on the other side of the street in boxing consists of this. Being on the other side of the street, right? It's basically pulling you to you're fighting competitive fights. You're trying to unify. They're trying to say that's wrong. So that's the other side of the street. You trying to unify, you trying to bring your titles together, you trying to make a legacy for yourself like Terrence Crawford is the other side of the street, the wrong side of the street. So then, since you put that out there, Errol Spence Jr. and every PBC fighter out there and Al Heyman, can you explain to us fight fans exactly what the fuck does it mean to be on the other side of the street? Like what's the meaning to you? Because if you're not going for unifications, if you're not going for anything like that, then why are you even fighting? You know what I'm saying? Why are you even trying to box and put on a show and you're not gonna go for the number one objective, which is to gain those trophies, to claim that you're the best, to say that you are the best? How come none of you guys over at PBC? You know what I'm saying? And the way you guys want to unify the titles is picking and prying, right? Ducking and dodging ranking systems. If anybody should be talking about other side of the street and the wrong side of the street, you're on the wrong side of the street, Errol Spence Jr. You're on the wrong side of the street, PBC. You're on you're basically across the highway, dog. Ain't no street. You are so far apart. You're so far apart from the truth and a lie. And you guys are standing on the side of a lie, like on the side of the street of a lie. You know what I mean? And you guys got to steer this shit back into competitive spirit. You know what I'm saying? Back into wanting to get those titles. Back into, you are supposed to unify in a weight division. You're supposed to close a weight division if you're really about it. This fucking political bullshit, rah-rah shit where you're going to have these fighters not taking the proper fights and just taking on mediocres and then want to be claimed pound for pound the best. That shit don't rock with me. It don't rock with anybody else. It don't rock with anybody else. It doesn't rock with anybody that we see as real fight fans. Knowledgeable fight fans. It's not rocking with promoters who have been there for a very, very long time. Eddie Hearn has now come out and blast Bob Arum, but at the same time, down the line, Eddie Hearn, you fucking up. And I think that the best thing for you to do is, you know what I'm saying? I think you should side with Bob Arum, not try to become his enemy, because Bob Arum will definitely show you the real fucking business. You feel what I'm saying? There aren't that many complaints out there on Bob Arum the way this major complaint came out right now on what you did to Chisora. There are a lot of fucking Hearn cock gobblers out there that are going to say, oh, him and it, and that's been debunked. They were not on Twitter. They were not on social media together joking. No, because he came out, Chisora that is, and blasted Eddie Hearn still. So the day after. So I don't know where these guys are getting it. Maybe they're conjuring up stories to make it so they can feel comfortable in their own zone with Eddie Hearn to be like, oh no, you know how guys do. They like to fabricate shit in order to fucking give defense to fucking their favorite promoter or fighters. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? That other side of the street shit. Whenever you hear any fucking casual boxing fan or any PBC fan talking that, you already know they don't know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? And it's funny how guys that put the gloves on and actually go and fight don't even know what the fuck they're talking about by saying this. But meanwhile, if you take a look at a year and a half back, the same guys that are talking that shit were the same guys that were promising us they would fight everybody. These are the same guys that were saying they want a legacy. They want to unify. The same guys that continue to say to this day, the fight will be made, and it's not made. They went the other way and fought somebody that came up 2 fucking weight divisions, light in the ass, couldn't carry their power. You feel what I'm saying? I've been tired of this shit, but all I can do is come out here and debunk this shit with the rest of you guys. So that other side of the street shit is a myth. That shit, it's not a boxing term. Whoever agrees that it's a boxing term, you don't know shit about boxing. Straight up and down. You don't know shit about boxing, because there has never been a boxer on the wrong side of the street. Maybe they've been on the wrong side of the promoters. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they've been with the wrong promoters who have been fucking them over, like a Don King or something like that. You know what I mean? Or Lou DiBella. But to say that you're on the other side of the street and you're a champ and you want a unification bout and he wants it with you, and you're gonna just come out and say that they're on the wrong side of the street just so you, and then you're gonna have your whole promotions just block out a fucking major strap. You guys are scared of Terrence Crawford, and it's okay to say you're scared, especially as a fucking man. But now when you make excuses like this and motherfuckers like myself have to break it down and debunk you, well, now you look sort of like, you know what I'm saying, a fucking liar. And there is no such thing as the other side of the street in boxing. It's either in this weight class or the next weight class, but you motherfuckers are going to meet. The only way that's not going to happen is if you decide not to meet this man. Otherwise than that, I'm Jay Cotto, your boy, the Boxing Jedi. Telling the truth with the sport of boxing, Star Wars, the movies, and life itself. God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace, my brothers and sisters.